Hey, it's Gray. I hope y'all can hear me okay. Hey, I rhymed! Okay, but so I'm about to go to the airport because my dad has to drop my brother off at the airport. It's my dad's birthday. We're gonna go pick up shorts on the way back because my dad ordered shorts on Father's Day and he's now getting them on his birthday. And he's like, yo, do you want to come along? Adventure, bro. And I'm like, well, I love adventures, okay? I'm a rowdy teenager, just getting into my teenage years. I love adventures. I like leaving the house. It's gonna be great. So I gotta hurry up with this story time. And yeah. So, remember in my last video, I mentioned, a video with, the audio cutting out and, I mentioned, doing it in my kitchen and stuff. That's because this thing had happened, and it was, really creepy and weird, so I was like, hey, I could give, a really clickbait title and make this a YouTuber story time, because those are a thing. And so, this thing happened, right? Now, here's some background info. I was on Amazon, right? And my dad was like, hey, yo, you have all these Amazon gift cards that you've never cashed in or checked in or anything. Here are the links, see if they work. Because they had been from, past birthdays and stuff where, one of my aunts was just like, happy birthday, Amazon gift card. And I'm like, wow, thanks. And, but so, I cashed all of them in. All of them worked except for one, but I didn't care. I got $90 in Amazon gift cards. 90. 90. And I was so hyped. I was like, oh boy, I'm rich. Oh! Because I'm 14 years old and don't have concept of money. But $90 is a lot. You can't tell me $90 isn't a lot. Unless you're a multi-billionaire or something. And if that's the case, why are you watching this? But so, I was like, hey, I've been wanting this thing for a long time. And now I have $90 Amazon gift cards. I can buy it. And what was this thing, you may ask? It's a pair of shoes, right? Not just any pair of shoes, not any fancy pair of shoes, no Gucci, no Prada, no Louis or whatever else you wear. There wasn't super pumped out kicks or anything. No. These were shoes created for a meme. These shoes were created for a meme child like me to come along and buy them. And what shoes were they, you ask? They were Heelys. It was a pair of red and black Heelys. It cost $45. And I bought them. And I ordered them to my house on May 31st of this year. And it was like, hey, we're gonna come on June 8th to 13th. Yeah! And I was like, okay, woohoo. And so, hold on. I'm trying to remember all the things that happened. So that's the background info, right? Now, fast forward to, June 6th, 7th? I think it was the 7th. Fast forward to June 7th. I wake up, right? I get dressed, put on my Halloween jumper, the Halloween shirt. I love that Halloween shirt. It's so good. But I put on my Halloween jumper, I put on a pair of pants, put on all my emo wristband bracelets, my choker bracelet, my ring that I'm constantly wearing and never take off, my I crave death thing bracelet, right? I get dressed. That's the point of this. And I get dressed, I wake up, and nobody's home. And I'm like, hey, maybe Dad's still sleeping, because even though it was the afternoon, I woke up at 9, right, because this is before my sleep schedule got flipped upside down. I woke up at 9:30 or something, and I was awake for 3 hours, just on the couch watching TV, eating some carrot sticks, and my dad was he still didn't come out of his bedroom. And I'm like, hey, maybe he's still asleep, because he works like graveyard shift, so he usually like sleeps really late, and then he wakes up, and then he goes to work at 1 p.m., and then he gets home at like 1 a.m. So I'm like, hey, maybe he's still like asleep or something. And then I get a call from him, and I'm like, what? Like, not on my phone or anything. I get a call on like the house phone. So I pick up the house phone, and I'm like, hello, how are you doing? And he's like, yo, your bro had to take me to the eye doctor because I'm dying. No, that wasn't actually, he's not actually dying. He's like, your bro gotta take me to the eye doctor because my eyes are all messed up. And I'm like, wow, okay then, that's why you're not here. I thought you were just like asleep or something. And he's like, nah, man, it's cool. We'll be back soon though. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So I hang up, and I'm like making myself some eggs or something. I don't remember. I don't think I was making myself eggs. I was making food at some point, right? And I was in the kitchen, and I had just gotten this plant. It's a succulent. His name is Freddy, and I love him. And he's like this spiky little green boy, and I sat him near the windowsill, right? So I was just like feeding my plant, and by feeding my plant, I mean watering my plant. And like singing to my plant. Like, because plants like music and positive words. Like, be positive to your plant. Don't yell at your plant. Don't call your plant stupid, or you're going to kill it, I swear. And plants like music too. So just like holding my plant, singing to my plant and stuff. And then I'm like just so like pacing around the living room, right? And I turn because there's my kitchen, right? And then there's like, there are no doors on my kitchen, but it connects to my dining room on one side, because there's like a little space where you can walk through, and it connects to my dining room on one side, and it connects to the hallway on the other side, in like the foyer and like the front of the house, right? So I'm like standing right at the perfect angle, like right in front of the doorway that the dining room and the kitchen connects to, and I look over, and there's a window in my kitchen. So I look at like the perfect angle. I just look out that window on accident, right? And I see this guy. He was like passing really quickly, but I see like this guy, like totally over on my porch. And then he just walks away, because my house is next to another person's house, and we live in like a cul-de-sac. And if you don't know what a cul-de-sac is, it's like a weird U shape, and then there are houses like facing the U, and then that's just how it works. It's like a weird cluster of houses in a neighborhood, right? But so my house is right next to this other house, and the only thing separating our two houses is this little grass area. It's like little path like between our houses, right? And the path is on my property. My porch is on my property, and then we have like this tiny little area next to our house with, that used to have a tree in it until one of the neighbors cut it down for some reason and poured like bleach all over the stump because she was a garbo fest. But so yeah, they cut down the tree, they ruined everything. But I see this dude, and he runs off into the grass path. He turns around on my porch, and he runs away. And I'm like, who the heck was that? It was, this dude, had, a gray t-shirt on, and I'm like, what? What was that? That was so sketch. And so, I approach the window. I look out. I look around for anything. I don't see anything. So, my naive self trying to play it off because I'm constantly hearing/seeing things all the time because I'm nuts. Myself, I'm just like, hey, maybe it's the postman with my Heelys a day early. Maybe. So, just in case, I walk over into the living room, which is next to the dining room. It's connected to the dining room. There's a coffee table in my living room, right? I look around for anything, and I see this thing, and I thought it was a socket wrench. It turned out it's just a bottle opener. It's just a bottle opener. It doesn't even look like a normal bottle opener. Like, you know, the things with like the corkscrew and like the weird little arms and like the twisty knob on top. It didn't look like that. It looked like what was the word? It looked like a not a screwdriver. Why am I blanking now? It looked like a wrench. It looked like a wrench, but it specifically looked like a socket wrench because it had like a little like cave-in area at the top where like you could hook it onto a socket and twist it. It looked like a wrench. That's the point I'm trying to get it at. But it was a bottle opener. So I grabbed this wrench, right? I grab it, okay? I initially grab it by the handle, but then I find that the head of the wrench isn't very heavy, so I grab it by the head of the wrench, and I'm like ready to hit somebody in the head with the handle of this thing that I think is a socket wrench, right? I go outside, I like crack open the door to check and see if anything's there. And there was nothing on my porch. And I close the door, and I'm freaking out, and I'm like, nope, lock the door, goodbye. And I was like, there was nothing there. Like, part of me was expecting my package, part of me was expecting, I don't know, like a bomb or something, but there was just nothing there, and I'm like, haha, no thank you. Like, so I just locked the door, and I'm just like sitting on the couch with this bottle opener, like eating like some baby carrots or whatever. And yeah, that was the time I almost died. YouTuber story time, so great. But yeah, I don't know, man. Give me a thumbs up if you want more of these videos, although I don't know why you'd want more of these videos, because they're all really poor quality and like unedited, just like straight up recorded footage, man. So, like, yeah. Subscribe. Also, we reached 20 subscribers. 20. Like, 20. Like, that's wild. That may not sound like a lot, but that is a lot. Like, so I'm, like, trying to plan something special. And I'm trying to make sure it happens quickly. Like, maybe get, like, a bunch of party poppers or something. Or, like, do a collab. Or, like, a cooking video shitpost. Make, like, a tiny cake and then light it on fire. And then be like, thanks for 20 subs. But, like, I don't know, man. I've been trying to plan something. So, yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna get some party poppers. I'm gonna drag my friends into this. I'm gonna light things on fire. But yeah, thank you for subscribing, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and like, thank you for enjoying my terrible content and like putting up with it and stuff, and my regular upload patterns and my rambliness and how annoying my voice is, because it's really annoying. But yeah, I'm glad, man. I can't wait. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay gray. Peace out.